It was just an ordinary day in L'Aquila, Italy, until the dogs began to howl. Not just one or two, but dozens, their barks piercing the night in a chorus of panic. Hours later, the ground split open in a 6.3 magnitude earthquake, reducing buildings to rubble. But the dogs, they knew. Long before the first tremor, they sensed the coming disaster. For centuries, stories like these have baffled scientists. How can animals predict what our most advanced technology cannot? Today, we uncover the truth behind nature's earliest warning system, 10 animals that can predict earthquakes, and the startling science that explains their eerie premonitions. Meet man's oldest friend, and perhaps Earth's most sensitive quake detector. Dogs don't just hear sounds, they sense vibrations beyond human perception. Studies reveal they pick up infrasound, low-frequency waves emitted by grinding tectonic plates, hours before a quake. Their acute hearing detects these frequencies as faint as 0.1 hertz. A hum we'd never notice. But it's not just sound. Dogs may also detect electromagnetic anomalies, changes in the Earth's magnetic field caused by seismic stress. When your dog whines for no reason, ask yourself, is it anxiety? Or is it sensing the very ground beneath you preparing to snap? In 2009, biologist Rachel Grant witnessed something inexplicable. An entire colony of toads vanished overnight from a pond in central Italy. 5 days later, an earthquake struck. But how did they know? The answer lies beneath their feet. Before quakes, underground rock fractures release charged particles, ionizing the air and poisoning the water with hydrogen peroxide. Toads, with their permeable skin, flee to survive this toxic change. Even more astonishing, their exodus begins 5 days before the quake, a precision no machine can match. Are these amphibians not just survivors, but silent prophets of disaster? Birds don't just flee, they lose their minds. Hours before the 2004 Indian Ocean tsunami, radar detected flocks flying inland at unprecedented speeds. Why? Earthquakes generate positive ions in the atmosphere, disrupting the magnetic fields birds use to navigate. Imagine your compass spinning wildly. That's their reality. Some scientists believe birds also sense ultra-low frequency electromagnetic pulses, triggering primal panic. For them, the sky itself becomes a battlefield of invisible forces, and their only choice is to escape. Farmers in Japan have long heeded a chilling omen. When cattle kneel and refuse to stand, run. In 2011, hours before the Tohoku earthquake, dairy cows dropped their milk production by 30%. Why? Their inner ears detect P waves, the fast-moving but harmless tremors that precede the deadly S waves. But there's more. Cows are walking magnetometers. Their bodies align with Earth's magnetic field. When seismic stress distorts that field, their internal compasses go haywire, sparking herd-wide panic. The message is clear. When livestock revolt, the earth follows. In 2010, Japanese fishermen reported catfish thrashing violently in their tanks 24 hours before a 7.4 magnitude quake hit. These bottom dwellers sense electrical changes in water caused by stressed rocks. Their entire bodies act like a living voltmeter. During the 2004 tsunami, elephants in Sri Lanka ran uphill minutes before waves hit. Their feet detect infrasound through ground vibrations at distances over 100 kilometers. Even their trunks may sense airborne pressure changes, a survival system honed over millennia. In 2011, Italian beekeepers found hives completely abandoned days before quakes. Bees detect ultra-low CO2 spikes from fault lines. Worse, their wings generate static electricity, making them hypersensitive to EM disturbances. No bees, quake imminent. China's Haicheng earthquake, 1975, was predicted because snakes froze mid-hibernation and crawled into snow. Weeks early, cold-blooded, they feel geothermal spikes before humans. Some even smell sulfur from fault gases. The ultimate subterranean spies. German scientists found ants rebuilding nests at 90-degree angles before quakes, aligning with shifting magnetic fields. Their antennae detect EM changes 2 times faster than our instruments. Lesson: if ants suddenly remodel, evacuate. In 2018, goldfish in a Tokyo lab swam erratically in perfect sync 8 hours before tremors. Why? Their lateral lines detect water conductivity changes from underground stress. Even your pet goldfish could be a quake oracle. We spent billions on satellites and sensors, while animals evolved 50-million-year-old early warning systems. The next big quake? Don't check the news. Watch your dog. Because in the end, nature's technology is always one step ahead.